Hey everybody, welcome to Around the Bag. What a great show we got for you this week. We got Bryan Erwin, he's here. Justin Wood is here. Catherine Maloney is here, and they are going to answer some questions, and we're going to have some fun. But first, I'm going to tell you what's coming up with me this week. On Thursday, I'm at the Irvine Improv, opening indoor shows at the Irvine Improv, staring it off in bags. So get your tickets at ianbag.com. Also, I'll be at the Grand Comedy Club this weekend. And the following week, back in Vegas, Desert Pines outdoor comedy show. Desert Pines outdoor comedy show on Friday night. And then the following week, I'll be in Phoenix checking everything out for Justin. Well, I'll be buying him a house. So let's start the show. Let's get it going. Here it goes. Around the Bag. I take a group of people, I ask them questions, and we become friends. Tell everybody all about you.
Got out of the market with lemon juice, Philadelphia cream cheese.
Question is, how do you like your eggs? The tighter, the better.
From your own daydreams and fantasies as well.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for Around the Bag? The thing airs. Welcome to everybody. Tonight on the show, we got Bryan Erwin, we got Catherine Maloney, and we got Justin Wood. Bryan, tell everybody all about you. And
I'm one of Ian Bagg's best friends.
I love it.
That's it. That's all I got. I don't really have anything else except I did just get this beard.
It's nice.
From the Justin Wood Beard for Men collection.
Oh, I didn't even notice you guys have the same beard.
Yeah, so I mean, everybody can get them. I think they're like $7.95 plus $45 shipping and handling. But it comes out, it's beautiful, and it ages you initially, but it's your choice as to whether you want to go down a notch or not.
Very nice, Bryan. I think it's also your glasses from 1954, where you look like you're trying to solve a solve a crime in one of those long cars. Brought to you by the FBI. Catherine, tell everybody all about you. You're the only one without a beard tonight, other than me.
Oh yeah, exactly. I like that beard, but you got to get it on Prime. I'm Catherine Maloney. I'm out of the Tampa Bay area of Florida.
Nice.
I apologize ahead of time for my state and all its horribleness, but I'm so glad to be here tonight, and it's nice to meet Bryan and Justin.
Thanks for coming on the show. I got a question. You got a great background. Is that a fake background, or is that Oh, no way! Here, I thought you're outdoors and you're hanging out, having a good old time. It turns out you just took your sheet off your bed, and there we go.
That's it. I washed it first.
Good for you.
Classy, yeah.
Good for you. She's classy. She's very classy. Rags to riches. Justin, tell everybody all about you.
I am Justin. I used to do comedy back in the day before we. Now I just run illegal comedy shows on patios in Santa Monica, and originally from the Columbus, Ohio area.
There's some great illegal outdoor shows going on in that area, and I'm glad you kept them going. And you also did some in Ohio, didn't you? Do a couple of legal ones in Ohio as well?
Yeah. And then I did my rise to fame a couple of weeks ago. I did a casino in the middle of nowhere in Arizona. So
good for you. I love it.
What's going on in life, bud?
So, Justin, you're a traveling comedy speakeasy.
I was going to say, you should call it bootleg comedy.
Guys,
that's what you did.
Guys, it's called a minstrel. He is a minstrel.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Thank you very much. Has nobody seen Pinocchio here? That's my first question. Let's start it up, guys. Here's my first question. Let us get going. Oh, this is a nice question to start it off, and it's kind of got to do with what Catherine's doing, with what we thought she was doing, but turns out she's home. Where is your favorite place to sit and just do nothing? Just take it all in. Everybody has one. Where's yours? Let's start out with Catherine. You're the female. Let's start out with you.
My bed.
Your bed?
100%. Yep, my bed.
Do you lie in it or do you sit in it?
Both, but yeah. But I mean, I'll sit up. I'll prop myself up with the pillows, but I love my bed. Oh. It's all about your sanctuary. So that's my favorite place.
Her bed, which is on the wall, everybody. Bryan, where's your favorite place?
I sit out front. And because I for some reason have become fascinated with wanting to watch life go by, something I did not care about a year ago, but now I am fascinated by what happens in the restaurant card.
I like that. My parents do that. There's nothing going on in that town, but they're out front just in case something does.
Just in case. You never know. Well, things have happened in my front yard, as we know, but we won't talk about that.
Your front yard. There's things going on there. Justin, where do you like to sit? I see you got a painting behind you, so I'm guessing maybe in that room.
I did. Well, this is the dining room. I got kicked out of the office because my girlfriend is more successful and needed it. But I have a Shea lounge on my couch, and my couch is in really good condition, except that part from where I sit all the time watching absolutely everything on YouTube.
Is there anything you do, like any place when you just turn away and look out? You just turn away and just kind of, because I did it the other day. I've never done it while we were out in the house in Virginia, and I just kind of went on the back porch and I just sat there and just looked into space, and nothing went on in my brain, and I kind of liked it. So I just.
You don't have any kids.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, neither did Justin. Justin's got a lot going on, though.
No, that was just me complaining. That's why I have nowhere to go.
That's why you're in the front yard, Brian. You just yell at people. What are you kids doing walking by my goddamn house? Blah, blah. Justin, he likes to sit on his chaise lounge. Catherine doesn't even get out of bed. She just stays there, waits for the next day. I like it. This is a good game so far. They're having a lot of fun. Hey, guys, here's a question I got involved with this weekend with my wife. How many napkins are too many? I don't think you can have enough. How many napkins do you think are too many? Or is one napkin just enough? That'll be the question I'm going to ask you. Let's start out with Justin. He's sitting watching TV on his goddamn chaise lounge.
What's the meal? I think whatever meal you're having, like wings, no amount of napkins is too many. You're having maybe a deli sandwich, one napkin's enough.
Very
nice. A lot of it is on.
I like the way it came back and said, "What are we having?" That was a good answer. Barbecue. I'm going to say barbecue. That's what. That's where the argument.
Bring the whole package of napkins. You're fine.
Yes, can't have too many. Brian, you're in the front yard.
Well, first off, I have to just rebuttal to Justin. I mean, when you have a beard, you really don't know. It's a wild card. I don't even care if you have a sandwich. It is a wild card. Yeah. First of all right. Second of all, if you were in my family and you're my youngest son, 0 is the answer. He refuses to ever, no matter what the circumstance is to use a napkin. And it is infuriating at the table. And I don't have dad anger. I'm just saying I don't understand why. I think at this point he's just resistant. But other than that, I think 1, 2 max if you're a decent eater.
You're
out of your mind if you're past 2. You're doing something wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to answer until Catherine answers, but I'm going to disagree with you. About Catherine?
Okay.
Go ahead. How many?
First of all, Brian, your son's body is his choice. Okay. So if he doesn't want to use napkins, I am all for it. Yes. Oh. Second of all, it's a 2 napkin minimum for any meal that I eat. And if it's barbecue or wings, it's an entire paper towel roll on the table. Yeah, I'm murdering this planet. My footprint's like thank God for the little one with the braids, because she's saving us all from my napkin use.
The little one with the braids. That's what they called me in high school.
Yes.
Catherine, I'm gonna agree with you when you yell at Brian, because my dad wouldn't let me use napkins, and Brian's saying use napkins, so it's gonna reverse psychology on him. And I just use as many as I can because my dad was like, "No paper towel. Paper towel's expensive. Can't have paper towel. No paper towel." And then Justin says you should limit. It depends what kind of food. Well, I think you're all wrong. I think just napkins are a personal choice. That's what I say.
I think you just said the correct answer is daddy issues.
I'm not a stripper. I'm not a stripper. There's no need to judge me like that.
That's why you took it so personal. You're like, it's like my dad's talking through your face.
Yeah. If your beard was a little more patchy, I would have thought it was my father there. Hey guys, what do you do for a sore throat? Now that when we get sore throats, we all panic and go get a thing jabbed in our throat, and we got the COVID. But what do you do for a sore throat? You're all comedians. You need your voice. What do you do for a sore throat? Let's start out with Catherine.
I do salt water and hot water gargle. Ooh. I do that as much as I can, like when you first feel that tickle. And then I'll usually go for like tea and orange juice, and pineapple juice is actually, I go for orange juice just because in my mind, vitamin C. I don't care about the stinging. But they say that pineapple juice, not the canned stuff, but like natural pineapple juice is actually better than cough syrup. So I've tried that before too.
And cough syrup, you won't leave the house. Justin, what do you do?
A bunch of tequila. Usually tequila does the trick. Maybe a cough drop if after a fifth of tequila and it still hurts, but tequila for sure.
You're going to do well in Arizona.
Yeah.
I limp. I complain a lot. And then I asked my wife repeatedly, am I dying? Until she asked me to leave her alone. And then I spent some time by myself in my bedroom. And then I realized it was all phantom pains. So it's fine.
Very good, Bryan.
At least you admit it.
Trust me, he's
I'm a hypochondriac beyond hypochondriac.
And if he can't find a parking spot within the first car of trying, he just snaps. He's got some very interesting things going on. I like it.
Sorry, it's an inside joke, but it happened.
Yeah, everybody's got their. Catherine overhydrates. Justin gets dehydrated, and Bryan goes right to the hospital. That's very good. Very good. I like this. That's all. Hey, I'm going to take it a different turn. I was thinking the other day, it's coming up to award season, though I think award season, but it's always award season for films. Should there even be awards for being in a film? I feel like you've already won an award by getting to be in a film, and it's just bullshit giving an award for a film. So this is a yes or no question. Do you believe there should be awards for film? Bryan, you made one. Come on.
Based on what you just said, the answer is no.
No, Catherine.
Based on it, no.
No, Justin.
The fact that Porky's never got nominated for any major award makes me believe no award should exist. Like they're all
should exist. It's stupid.
You're physically ill when you see the Oscars are coming up.
Yeah. It's never really the good ones anyways. Okay, here's another one right after that, because we'll probably end up on there after this because we just did them about the awards. Do you do Reddit, Catherine? Do you do the Reddit?
I do, but I usually backdoor the Reddit through like a BuzzFeed. Like the BuzzFeed will post something and then all their sources are from Reddit. So I don't actually go to the site, but I do read a lot. Like I said, like through the back door. I
can tell you right now, everybody's going nuts when you said backdoor the Reddit. Everybody's just losing their mind.
Don't type that into Reddit.
It's basically that's basically what Reddit's about right there. The back door. Boo 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 boo. Justin, do you backdoor the Reddit?
I do not backdoor the Reddit. I actually don't understand Reddit, and I think it's because I've invested so much time in other things that I'm afraid I'm going to get hooked on something else online. So
I'm with you on that one. I'm scared it's going to be something else, but at the same time, I keep trying, but I don't get it. It just seems like a newspaper version of the internet, and I don't really like it. And I tell you what, I use it missionary position. Bryan?
Oh, that's good to know. I'm gonna write that down. When I type in things like, am I dying from my sore throat? And then there'll be a Reddit thread about it, and I will go there. But I don't really understand it because if you remember, Ian, in the early days of the internet, you and I used to go to just web pages, whether it was CNN or ESPN, and go to the comment section. And it was like, how many comments into the Brewers one today is someone going to make a racist comment or talk about it, right? Yeah. And that's what I think it is, but that may be my grandpa take. So no,
we used to do. I don't remember the one we used it. We used to count how many comments would it take until somebody was called an FAGG. We play that.
Sadly, it didn't take very long.
It was usually 3 comments, and it just made no sense. The space shuttle went up. Well, there gotta be a goddamn bleep. So here we go. Here's another question that's got nothing to do with Reddit. What's a great name for a puppy? That's my next question, and I'm asking it. People at home, you can answer it too. What's a great name for a puppy? Bryan, you just got one, so let's see.
Well, it's Ned.
Ned.
I'm a big into human names. So we've had Ned, Gary, and Frank so far because I feel like, and you know this, when you take an animal out for a walk and they get a little bit further away from you, it's like, Muffins, Mr. Dr. Pants, like all that stuff. That's cute and everything. But when you're yelling out like, Frank, get over here, like it's you're getting more attention for you and the animal.
And there's a good chance you'll get a retired guy to run over as well when you're outside.
Get a hand.
Justin, what do you think a good name for a pet is, or a puppy?
Dennis. I just like the name Dennis, male or female. I'd like to have a female dog and name her Dennis.
Dennis.
Do
you have a dog? Justin?
I don't. I'm a big cat guy. I'm obsessed with my cat.
Oh, one of those. You're just coming in. Well, thanks for getting out of your Subaru and coming in to do the show. Catherine, that's a good name for a dog.
it's corny, but before I started doing comedy, I got a Boston Terrier and I called him Carlin because where his white and black met, it was a clear C. So he was obviously my favorite comic when I was growing up. And now I just rescued a dog and his name was Axel. So I threw Foley in. So his name is Axel Foley. So I think it's all about honoring what we do.
That's very
human names. So great stuff.
Yeah. Real people.
America. Everybody's a win there. Everybody's a win. We got one more. We got one more question in this round, and then we're going to be moving on to pick it, boys. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Which one do I want to do? Hey, here's the question I'm going to ask. When was the last time you bombed? I'm going to bring that up. Come on. Let's think about it. Let's relive something we don't want to relive. When was the last time you bombed? Me? Every time I go on stage. How about you? Let's go. Catherine, let's start with you.
Just like last week. Like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I did a show for a bunch of retired Marines. And yeah, it was super open-minded. And it just was awful. Just absolutely awful. It was like as if they hired me like as a hooker, but instead of like banging a donkey, they just heckled me the entire time. So yeah, it was awful, but I just threw an extra 15 minutes in for free just to make them fucking tortured. That they had to listen to my voice. Yeah. I was like, if you don't like me, here's fucking more.
I respect you so much for that because that is my move. I've never gone short when bombing. I've always gone over by about half an hour. So for some reason,
make them eat it.
We're gonna stay
you
here.
Want me to eat a dick? No, you eat a dick.
Yeah. I do the same thing with my wife with sex. I just keep going, and she's just like, "This be over and done with." My God. Oh, I just fell out of my green screen right there. That was awesome. The whole thing. That was payback for saying that. Justin, when was the last time you bombed?
Let's stick with the military theme. At the Navy base, I did a Navy base in Delaware before the world shut down, and led to a nice anxiety attack on stage. Fought through that, and then now every single time since then I've taken stage, I get like anxiety before my show because of it. Like it's amazing to have. I love it.
I used to have really bad panic attacks when I first started doing comedy, and I got them every so often. And if you can get through a panic attack during a show, you can get through anywhere. So good for you. Like, and by the way, did you let those seamen? None of them would make it to the egg. Did you tell them that?
I just told them I was in the Army, so they had to.
That's why they hated. They must have hated you.
Yeah,
I was in a real branch.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the ride, guys. We're going to do some work.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm sorry to anybody that's in the Navy. I didn't mean to make you sad, but you heckled Justin there, so I'm going to be mad at you for a second. Brian?
My dad was in the Navy, and I'm offended on his behalf, and he will never know. But I will still make sure that he's offended. All right, so
was your dad actually in the Navy?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, but he's also 90 years old, so it was like
stolen valor.
Yeah. No, he just got out.
No, I'm just saying, if he's in the Navy, wasn't he really in the military? Stolen valor. Right. Oh God, I feel like we're paying back Catherine's show and Justin's show. I feel good about this so far.
I did a charity event for somebody else's elementary school. And I waived my fee of $250 and donated to the school. But here's the problem. It was one of those classic events where everybody got super drunk before comedy started.
Beautiful.
Yes, for the children.
And because that wasn't enough, it was also a costume party, which add alcohol, costumes, and when I got on stage, there were no lights.
My God.
So it was a bunch of people sitting at tables, drunk, in costumes, talking to each other while I was in the dark trying to entertain them. And then I started getting heckled by a guy dressed like Fred Flintstone. And as I kept going on, I was ignoring him. Like, Nipsey Russell taught me, you got to ignore these people, work the other part of the room. There was no part of the room to work. Right. So I basically got really pissed off, and I was like, you're fucking dressed like fucking Fred Flintstone. I fucking hate you. And then I stormed off stage. And then I went outside. And the teachers at the school came out and they're like, "Thank you. We hate these parents." And so I felt good about it.
Funny. Oh, that's good. That's a good bomb. I was concerned that your wife took you to the hospital. My throat hurts.
Who books that?
Who booked that?
Nicole Blaine. There you go.
I love a good fundraiser where they don't set anything up and you're doing it in the dark. That
Oh,
is
and it wasn't.
impressive.
She got. You know, and Nicole set up. Same thing happened to her. I mean, they just totally boned. Like it was that classic thing we all know as comedians. They're like, let's get comedians, and then as soon as they get them, they're like, fuck comedians. Why do we have comedians here? They're making noise, and you're like, what just happened?
If I can say anything to people that are planning to book comedians for an event that includes socialization, just go with a charcuterie board. Don't go with a comedian. Just have some meat and cheese that people can talk over. They want to just talk over it.
And a chocolate fountain. That's it. That's all you need. Is those two things, and nobody needs a comic.
No,
please save us.
I was in North Carolina this weekend, and honest to God, I seen 5 or 6 signs, them bragging about their charcuterie boards. We have charcuterie boards. I'm like, we're North Carolina. You think people know what that is? Like, they can't spell. They can't figure out how to put on a mask, for Christ's sake. So anyways, very nice people. That's the end of round 1. By my goodness, everybody's in the lead right now. This is a fun game so far. We're all becoming fast best friends, and it is a good time. It is time for Pick It.
Pick real good. Pick it.
All right, I'm going to start with Bryan, then I'll go to Catherine, and then I'll go to Justin. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to start with Bryan. I'm going to go to Catherine, then go to Justin. But it's the same question for everybody. You have to pick one. Don't spin out. A lot of people like to spin out. Sorry, I'm spinning today. I seem to be spinning. I'm on my spinning chair. Hey, here goes, Bryan. Wayne or Garth?
Wayne.
Wayne. Very nice. Catherine?
Garth.
Ooh. Justin?
Garth.
Oh, very nice. There's no wrong there. There's no wrong with that question right there. They're fantastic. So everybody keep going. Oh, Bryan, winter or summer?
Summer.
Catherine?
Winter, because I'm in Florida.
I was going to say, which is basically summer for everybody else. And Justin?
Summer. I got to get used to it.
You should have seen your face. You're just like, what the fuck? I didn't know there was going to be a weather question.
I'm so disappointed. I got to get used to good weather.
I got to get used to summer. It's about time. I've been going into coma most of my life during the summer. As soon as it gets around May 15th, I go into a coma. Here we go. Here we go. Bryan, Monopoly or Sorry?
Monopoly.
Catherine?
Monopoly. I don't like Monopoly, so I'm going to do Sorry.
Oh, I don't think you're sorry at all the way you said it. That was not sorry.
I'm a taboo and a categories girl. That's what it boils down.
Right.
Oh, I should have known by the way you went the back door through the Reddit. Anyway, Monopoly or Sorry?
Gotta go Monopoly.
Monopoly. Very nice. Monopoly is the winner. Sorry. Sucks. Apologize. Bryan,
fine. I agree.
Window. You just went with one because you had to do it, but then you also pushed in what the ones were you're like, look, this is why this question is wrong.
No, it's not wrong. I just don't.
Whatever.
Like
Taboo. Just take your goddamn duct tape off your nipples and enjoy the show. There we go. Bryan, pretzels or peanuts?
Oh, that's easy. Pretzels. All day long. Dots, pretzels, dots.
Ooh, Catherine?
Pretzels.
Justin?
Those peanut butter filled pretzels are
nice.
They're dangerous.
All winners. Carbs are always the win. That's why we fight with them so bad. Carbs are always the win. Here we go, Bryan. Iced tea or ice cube?
Ice cube.
Ice cube. Catherine?
Iced tea, because ice cube sold out.
I mean iced tea then. Wait, which one? I don't know. I was okay.
Justin, iced tea or ice cube?
We'll go with ice cube.
Okay. I'm going to go back to Catherine. Catherine, they're both on a Tide commercial. They both sold out.
No. Politically,
politically
sold out.
Okay, I didn't have no idea. I
you can't go from NWA to Trump's okay.
Okay, fine. I take mine back. Catherine's right. I want my answer back. Answer back.
Very, very interesting.
Plus, Ice-T is like awesome on SVU.
He is. He drives that Law and Order truck around, and he does very well.
That's what he does.
He drives it around. Bryan, Powerball or Mega Millions?
Powerball.
Catherine, Powerball.
Mega Millions.
Mega Millions. That's my girl. Justin.
Mega Millions.
Yeah, it's my boy right there. Get off this shit, Brad. We're both Mega Millions.
There's no wrong answers.
I know there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answers until you answer wrong. That's how this game is played. Here we go. Oh, this is an interesting one. Here we go, Brian. Fire brigade or fire department?
Oh,
I'm gonna go department.
Department, Catherine.
Department.
Department, Justin.
I'll go brigade.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, there's no wrong answer. Everybody's right on that one.
Oh, really?
Everybody's right.
Seems like it.
Brian, ground pepper or no pepper?
Oh, ground pepper. That's what I've learned. I'm
Okay.
a cook. I'm a cook.
Say when?
Huh?
Just say
No,
when.
Never.
Never.
You tell them when.
You tell them when.
Damn.
And he
If
gets
you're grinding the pepper for them, you know what's best.
Oh yeah. Catherine, ground pepper or no pepper?
Absolutely ground pepper.
Ground.
And I cover the whole thing, so every bite has it.
Oh, did you learn that on Reddit?
Backdoored that shit.
Oh, you don't want to get pepper on your back door. I got some of that peppermint shampoo there one time. That was not even good there.
Oh.
Hey, Justin.
We'll go ground pepper. Let's all agree on something.
Ground
yeah.
pepper, very nice. Oh, here we go. Brian, vibrate or ring? Vibrate or ring? Vibrate.
If your
ring.
job is to please the woman, vibrate
Oh,
every single time. Thank you.
I was talking about a cell phone, but that's okay.
Okay, that's fine. I think okay, you can turn me off now.
Damn pervert is what you are. Catherine, vibrate or ring? By the way, somebody just walked by Justin's room right there. Well, that was very interesting. I think he might be in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Catherine,
Vibrate.
vibrate.
See?
Justin, see?
Vibrate. I don't think I've ever had my ringtone on.
It's the best way to live life. It's the best way to live life is with your vibrate on and your ring off. And you will be a much happier person and you'll be relaxed and everything. You got to please people. That's what I say. Here we go, Brian. Quinoa or rice?
Vibrate? Oh,
Ooh.
you know what? I had the quinoa, it's fine, but there's nothing wrong with carbs. Let's go rice.
I had the quinoa. It's fine. My God, if that isn't a Yelp review, I don't know what is. Catherine?
Rice.
Rice. Justin?
Rice.
Ooh, very, very nice. Everybody is correct right there. We'll go one more food on this one. Nachos or just chips and salsa, Brian?
Chips and salsa.
Oh,
It depends on the salsa. Depends on the salsa and how many napkins.
Oh, yes, you got to have a lot of nachos. Catherine, the nachos or the chips?
Nachos.
Oh,
Loaded.
yes.
On everything.
Chicken or beef?
Loaded. Somebody goes to Applebee's. Continue.
I'll go beef.
Beef.
I'll go beef, yeah. Because it's old school. You know, that's what my parents would make and stuff. So
That's right. Back in the old days, chickens were for a living.
yeah. They were for the holidays. And
That's
such.
right. That was just once in a while, not all the time. God damn it. What do you think? We're rich?
We're not rich. What do you think
Exactly.
yeah.
Justin?
Nachos, definitely. And I was going to make an Applebee's joke, but Brian beat me to it.
Ah.
I didn't even know if I was right. Is that where the loaded nachos are from, Applebee's?
So
I
good.
don't know. I just get them
good.
everywhere.
Really? I've been to an Applebee's once or twice. It's not something I was just like, hey, I need to come back here. So I don't know about that.
Ohio.
That's Ohio. There goes the answer. I think families go there after sporting events is what a lot of.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is the last one of this round, Brian. 90210 or Degrassi Junior High?
I don't even know what Degrassi is, so I'm going to go 90210.
Oh,
I've
my
watched neither,
God.
so I have no idea.
Well, just to let you know, a guy named Drake was on Degrassi. Catherine?
90210.
Oh,
Luke Perry's my man.
oh,
R.I.P.
bad news.
Yeah.
All right.
R.I.P. But yeah, I mean, I'm going retro, like the original 90210, not any of the reboots or the new shit.
Oh, no, sorry. I may have done the ESPN song by mistake. I apologize. Justin?
90210, definitely.
Sons of bitches. Nobody.
I think I take pictures of the 90210 house every time I'm over in Redondo. Like right there. Like I just think it's the coolest thing.
Just to let
That's
you guys know, Degrassi was the Canadian version of 90210, but none of our female leads had a flat face. Anyways, that's the end of round 2. Pick it. This is trivia. Brian's going to go up against Justin. Justin's going to go up against Catherine. Catherine's going to go up against Brian. And then everybody's going to go up against everybody. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do trivia. Here we go. Brian versus Justin. And this should be interesting because our first question is about a cat. Does a Manx cat have a tail?
No.
Brian comes in flying. By the way, I forgot to give this rule, and it probably would have helped out. You just yell out, "I've got this," and then you answer. Sorry,
sorry, Justin. Can you? Justin can have it. I feel bad.
Oh, Brian,
Don't. Okay, Brian.
Keep it together, Brian. I don't get your wife to take you to the hospital because you feel guilty for going after somebody.
I got a guilty rash.
There we go. Guilty rash. Oh my God. That's usually called a VD. Anyways, Justin is going against Catherine right now. Justin versus Catherine. Brian has 1 point, even though Justin didn't really know the rules and got lost. Here we go. How many hearts does an octopus have?
3.
I got this. 4.
You don't have it, and Justin got it, and it's 3.
Oh,
okay.
I had no clue, but
okay.
Good job, bud. Because I heard trivia and I would have swore it was 4.
No,
So.
I got it right off the internet, and we know that place is never wrong.
If it's on the internet.
It's on the internet. I got it from Parlor.
Oh, that definitely sounds very, very.
Those people are up to it. Mm-hmm. So it's not political at all. It's all about a haircutting place.
Yeah.
By the way, go through the back door if you're going to go into Parlor. Hey. So Justin has 1 point. Brian has 1 point. Catherine's furious, says she read it different someplace else. Brian is going to go against Catherine. Here we go. Here's the question right now. Who went to school with a little lamb?
I got this, Mary.
Mary. Somebody went to Catholic school. Mary. It is 1 to 1 to 1. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This is everybody versus everybody because it's 1 point versus 1 point versus 1 point. Here we go. Which state is known as the volunteer state?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Brian yells out. He's had a couple beers. He doesn't even say, "I got this."
No, I said Hennessy. No,
Tennessee. Tennessee. Very racist. And Brian got that point right there. Brian's got 2 points. Catherine's got 1. Justin is confused. Here we go. Oh, here's a nice one. Here's one. We've been doing some filthy stuff tonight. Which sport uses a shuttlecock?
I got this. Badminton.
Badminton. Yes, you've got it. Very good.
Is that the thing?
Yeah,
That
the
is
thing.
the
With the
penis.
ball and the thing.
That is the penis that is shot around the thing. Here we go. Here we go. This is everybody versus everybody. This is worth 5 points. And then we have one more question after that is worth 10 points. We will find out who will be my BFF of the week. And who knows, it might be all of you because I'm just enjoying your company so goddamn much. Here we go. Which country is the mountain K2 found in?
Austria.
Brian is wrong.
Okay. I got excited like when Justin does, but I was hoping that I would be right.
I will be like this.
Is it like Kathmandu?
Oh, that's not
or
a country.
Nepal?
It's
gotta be.
not. You're very close. It's a stan.
Afghanistan?
Wait, is this Stan? So it's like a stalker fan?
No,
like
it ends in a stan. It ends in a stan.
Kazakhstan.
Gazapapan is something that it's actually a
Apple pan?
It's a dessert. It's an Ekistan. I'm helping out a little more.
Uzbekistan?
Nope.
I don't.
If I was on top of K2, I'd take a P, which would make it.
No, Justin somebody already said Pakistan.
Who said Pakistan?
Oh, Catherine did, sorry.
When did you say it? How long ago? Let me check.
Like 4 minutes ago. She said
when he asked if it was fan, I said no, it's like Pakistan.
Checking with my mom. She's saying you did say it, but my mom has been drinking tonight, and she forgot to interrupt me. And you get the point, Catherine. 3 points. You're taking the boys down tonight, 5 to 1 to 1. That's a very good one. I apologize to the people at home for not hearing, but this is the way this show works sometimes.
Well, Catherine's long distance from Tampa, so
I am.
Well,
there's a Tampa delay.
It'll happen. It was the echo off the blanket wood.
Yes, lovely.
The blanket
With
wood.
my lights.
The blanket wood.
Oh my God! You know how much money you can make on that Mark Cuban show if you design blanket wood?
Blanket.
Oh.
Here's the last question of the night to find out who my BFF is. A doctor with a PhD is a doctor of what?
I got this medicine.
No.
Oh.
Nice try. Nice try. She got Pakistan, so she thought she could just steamroll you motherfuckers. Somebody just
I
walked
got
into the
this. Is it education?
It's not. It's got, but it ends with a PHY.
Psychology.
Close. It's the same.
Philosophy.
Psychiatry.
There it is. Justin Wood goes philosophy, and he is my BFF for the week. My goodness, I'm pretty sure that
Came in
person
and
walked through the room, said, I heard it is philosophy, and gave him the point, but that's okay. I checked with my mom. She says you can use whatever you want. Guys, there is no winner. There is no loser on the show. It is just good times. Thanks for dropping around the bag. What did I just say? Thanks for dropping by around the bag. Good night, Bryan Erwin. Good night, Catherine. Good night, Justin Wood. Thanks for being here. And Brian just fell apart. Somebody get his wife.